Hi everybody, this is Reina. Hey you guys, I would like to ask you guys a favor again and again and again. You might be sick and tired of, me asking you guys a favor, but you know what? I cannot answer this question. That's why I need your help, because I am Japanese. Alright? Again, yeah, I am, as you can imagine or guess, I would like to make a Japanese version of this video a little later. That's why I am actually asking you guys for an opinion or what you think about this. Ready? Okay. Long time ago, I've learned that from TV what kind of problem foreigner who lives in Japan and visited Japan had, communicating with the Japanese people. And also, I have heard some sort of a typical stereotype of Japanese, and then why it's great and why it's problem for those foreigners who's visiting Japan or living in Japan. And this is the era that we can meet people online or able to communicate with people online and whatnot. So it has to, this idea of Japanese and stuff has to be different from whenever I was in Japan. And I would like to ask you a question. Okay, so what is Japanese to you? What kind of image do you have? Not Japan as a country, okay, Japanese people. Yeah, and what is the great thing about Japanese people for you, and also what is the problem? What kind of problem you guys faced communicating with Japanese people? Yeah, by us Japanese understand how you guys perceive us, we can improve ourselves. And you know what some people would say, why Japanese have to adjust and change ourselves to accommodate foreigners or whatever, right? Oh, whatever, I think it is a really good idea to understand how other people perceive us Japanese, right? And then of course we can adjust it if we like to, and if we don't like to adjust, then that's alright as well. But just we can't just shut down and ignore everything, right? It is good to know, at least keep it in our mind when we are communicating with people. And communicating with foreigners can be a much easier process for Japanese people, right? You know what I mean? So that's gonna be great if you could share some stories with me, because I really don't have stories about this. You know what I mean? But as a Japanese, okay, this is the problem I had when I was in Japan and when I came here. Japanese tend to group up together and try to do something together, and then always there's a leader and then everybody follows, kind of thing. And then individual opinion becomes somebody's selfishness. You know what I'm talking about? Because one time I was invited for the birthday party, so I went, right? And then everybody after the party was talking about what to do afterwards, and then they asked me what I wanted to do, so I say karaoke, and then they start basically talking behind my back, and Reina's so selfish because she wants to go karaoke even though everybody else is saying play bowling. But the thing is, I'm not just like being a kid and say I don't want to go play bowling, I want to go karaoke. It wasn't like that, you see. So sometimes that they tend to push that person out or cannot take someone's idea or opinion as just a word or just simple opinion, I would say. Not being selfish. You understand what I'm talking about? In general, okay, generalization here, okay? Yeah, what kind of image do you have about Japanese, and what kind of problem have you guys had dealing with Japanese behavioral or communication or whatever? If you could share any of those things with me, that's gonna be awesome. And it is really great if you guys could include what we can do to make it easier to communicate with you guys. Did I make sense? Again, I wasn't listening to what I was saying, but yeah, I think that's gonna be awesome. Thank you very much for listening, and talk to you soon. Bye.